I'm ready.
We're back again.
We're back. So it has been a while.
Yes.
It's been quite a bit of time.
We've been a little busy.
We've been a little bit busy. So welcome back to our podcast. It's not just a thrift store. And I'm here with Patrick again. It's Alexandra. We're the same people always, so I'm pretty sure you know who we are by this point. But in the last month, we have hosted an extraordinary event.
Yes.
So we wanted to just quickly, come back. Like, it's been too long. We really shouldn't leave so much time, but we have been so busy. And there's some other big stuff happening, like from a more corporate side of things. Like Patrick has been running around like crazy and going to conferences and doing all sorts of like CEO type jobs. And so he's been gone a lot and I've been busy. And so it's just been a while. So Gala, we're back. Gala was amazing. If you were able to attend, it was so much better this year than it was last year. And
very much improved.
And last year was great. So we're not saying last year was bad.
But it got even better.
And so like registration went really smoothly because that was one of our biggest hiccups last year. We, like Nicole and I, literally almost had panic attacks. It was so bad. The technology sucked. The internet sucked. Everything was just like working against us.
But we learned and improved.
We learned a lot and we made some really big changes and it made
6 different internet possibilities.
Yeah.
Plus Starlink on the way.
Redid all the internet. Like our IT team came through.
Killed it.
So well for us because they spoke a totally different language I didn't understand, but they made magic happen. And then we changed how we did the check-in. We used phones instead of computers. We were mobile instead of behind a desk. Like it just created an atmosphere of more fun.
And yeah, that's exactly where I was going. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, we added more fun. I believe Sam was running around. Sam is our IT director, but he's also from Destination DJ and MC's our event. And he had a lot on his plate because we had multiple live actors, stations, videos, my speech, so many things.
And he brought 2 photo booths for us on top of doing the AV work. And so, but to be fair, his whole family was there. So his sons run the business with him. It's really amazing watching them do that. And so like, it was just full of random cool things. If you came, and even if you didn't, it was funny because you couldn't have possibly done it all. Like we even had that conversation, like, did we do too much?
Yeah.
Did we go too hard?
Just a little bit, maybe.
So, and like, you know, everyone has different personalities. So I'm still on the fence about like, is there such a thing as too much? Because some people will be like all in on the murder mystery and they're like, I will solve this. I am Sherlock. And then some people are like, not interested. I'm going to go do the photo booth 10 times and I'm going to go enjoy the dancing because we had Pride and Prejudice style, like Regency dance lessons.
And a quartet.
And a quartet playing for them. And so it's just like every single direction you looked, there was something else.
But cool. I think it's really cool because it's so much variety. And it ties to what we do at Flathead Industries for individuals with disabilities is we strive to provide a plethora of options and choice to enrich your life.
For your personality.
And I think for that 4-hour event, there was not one bored person. And there were so many different things that you could dial into and be entertained.
It was on brand.
Whether it was just enjoying the delicious food. Who's the caterer again?
Copper Kitchen.
Copper Kitchen.
Yeah,
Thank you.
She's the best.
Fantastic. On point all the time.
She's so good.
I still have, well, not true. I got to enjoy the food at our tasting.
A little bit more
but
this time.
But this year, I was proactive before my speech because I get a little nervous and I don't want to throw up on
stage.
That's
fair. I think that's a fair choice.
But I made my plate this year and I set it in the back.
Yeah.
And, you know, a clutch catering team spotted that plate. Nobody knew whose it was, and so I didn't get my plate of food.
You should have given it to me. I would have washed it for you.
I should have said something.
I did that last
someone.
year. I did the same thing last year. And it's like they move so fast and they clean up immediately. So
they were on it.
You needed like a napkin that said Patrick's food. Don't touch. This year our food was better this year. I mean, Copper Kitchen did it last year and this year, but we changed the vibe this year and tried to choose the foods that they had that matched the Scottish theme.
Yeah.
And they heard the message and loud and clear and even made like a custom dessert for us that was a Scottish raspberry tort something. I don't know what it was called. It had a fancy Scottish name that I can't probably pronounce anyway because it's probably Gaelic. But
the menu was so dialed
impeccable.
in and on point and on brand.
And I didn't really get to eat either. So,
but I had so many people that really felt like they were transformed back in time into a Regency style ballroom, from the table layouts to
everybody.
the food that was served. Everybody was dressed
Everyone
up, which
dressed
always
up.
blows my mind.
Yes.
Like from last year to this year, this year I was so excited because last year I was like, wow, everybody is dressed up. And so this year people just brought it.
They went hard this year. There was one guy who had like handlebar mustache and like a top hat and like he looked like he stepped out of a movie set. Looked amazing. And his wife had like a full-blown Victorian ball gown on, and they weren't the only ones. There was like probably 15 ball gowns.
Guys were in kilts,
full kilts, like probably
kilts.
45 kilts at the event. And I was like, are we going to even have 5?
Right.
And it was like everybody had a kilt.
And it wasn't just, oh yes, and we had bagpipers.
We did have bagpiper. He was amazing. They were on point, he was so good. He came from Missoula and he was so amazing. And then they had Highland dancers.
Oh yeah.
And like I didn't watch any of their performances. Like I booked it knowing what I was doing, but I had never watched it. And like I've seen them in person before, but not these girls. They were so high energy.
They were good.
They were so high energy. I was like, you guys are intense. Like, and they were just pouring sweat. And I had to like break up the scenes for them so they could, because they were so tired. But I think that just like added so much to it. Where you were in Scotland.
So much.
Like you were in Scotland,
Yeah.
which of course, like I would love to go to Scotland, but who can afford that right now?
Right.
So life is really expensive. So
I have to give you props though, because that was a well-planned event. It was dialed in. Everybody knew what was happening when, and there was a million things going on. So
Thank you.
Killed it.
We did better this year. Last year, I think there was a little bit more miscommunication, because like this year I printed like little run sheets for everyone.
I know.
Had like laminated run sheets so everyone on the team could see where we were at. And I think that made all the difference.
It did.
To be
it was
honest.
very helpful.
And
Everybody
with so
was
many
where they
things,
needed to be
like,
when they needed to be there.
So with that being said, our goal this year was to match what we did last year. And we didn't quite hit that, but that's because last year we had a very large, significant donation from 2 local companies that kind of just, it was out of the blue. And that didn't happen again this year because obviously it doesn't happen every year. And so we did actually match last year if you take that out of the equation, which is amazing. And so our goal is just to keep doing that. Just keep raising money. It just continues to fund our accessibility programs. It goes into so many different places. It would be like a laundry list to add. Like if I put it here on the screen, it would just like roll for 40 minutes. So there's so many things that money goes to. And so it's just like, come next year, have fun. Next year, I keep calling it Tombstone. And I keep getting corrected, but that's what it is in my head. But it's called Lawmen and Legends, The Gathering. And it's going to be based around the photo that was taken in Livingston in like, I don't know what year, with Teddy Roosevelt, and like Billy the Kid is in it. And like, it's this famous photograph in Montana of all these like famous people from like the 1800s.
What you learn when you attend a podcast.
It's all historical. And to be fair, just a quick shout out. Mitch, who is my boss, lives for this, like lives for the history. The history. And so like, if you really did any research on our Scottish theme and the murder mystery and who was in it and who they were, those were all real people. The story was all real. It's all real stuff because he just lives for that history element of it, which is awesome because that's like, he just loves it and it's fine. I'm like, I'll plan the event. You do you. Like,
but it gives us such a great jumping off point.
It does.
And a guide to how we want things to roll, what we want the food to be like, what we want the vibes to be in the room, the music in the background. So it really does kind of give you a good blueprint.
It gives me a really straightforward list.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm like good to go.
So.
I've already booked everything for next year, just so everyone knows. Like I am on it. We are gonna have line dancing. This year we did Pride and Prejudice dancing. We're gonna do line dancing. I think everyone's a little more familiar with that anyway, so it should be a little more easy for people to come on the dance floor.
I think people are gonna be really excited. Just boots, cowboy
country
hats, country style.
I already know what I'm wearing. I'm like, I have a hat. I'm ready. Boots done. Makes it really easy when you do like your home. This is where we live. So it makes it straightforward. So that's next year. It's on March 5th. So it's a little bit earlier next year than it was this year. It was the 13th this year. So just kind of mark it in your calendars if it's something you really want to do. We'll start promoting. Like promoting will start in October, September. But, keep an eye out.
Yeah,
keep watching.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Again, sold out again this year. So
sells out every year.
When we put those tickets up, everybody jump
Pay
on them.
attention. Yeah.
As they go, they're going to go quick.
And we'll do some sales too. Like this year we did some fun sales because I know sometimes the ticket price can be unachievable for like your average, 22-year-old who really wants to go to an event. And like, I respect that you want to go to an event. Come.
And we had
so
some
we do
really
sales.
young
we did.
people come this year, and
they
that was
had
awesome.
so much fun. And they bring so much life to the event. So I think it's really focused on, yes, it's a fundraiser. Yes, we need people in seats who can write checks, right? But we also want it to be fun. Like we want to bring the community in to learn what we do. So there's no like line in the sand. Like you don't, everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. So just to clarify that. Next event.
Coming right up.
keep the train rolling. So we have another event in 2 months.
2 months.
Roughly.
June 21st.
20th.
June
20th this year.
Climb Big Mountain.
It goes back a day every year. So this year's the 20th. Climb Big Mountain is thankfully the same weekend every year because it makes it easy for the public to kind of plan around, I guess. But last year snowed.
Yes.
Legitimately.
It was a very interesting Climb Big Mountain.
It was white.
It was my 10th. It was the first time we had bad weather.
Mm-hmm. It was
but
rough.
we stuck through.
It was so much fun though. It was so much fun. We pivoted because like on Thursday, the reports are coming in.
Again, we had all the things.
Yeah.
Right? We had fire pits.
Oh, we had everything. We had 2 days.
Tents were purchased. And
got all the tents, all the fire pits, hot cocoa instead of ice cream. It was amazing. So it's like, that's who we are. It's just like, okay, roll up your sleeves. How can we make this work? And it was so much more fun, I think, because everyone rallied. There were so many people who attended where we were kind of like, I don't know, are people going to show up? This is rough weather, but we're all Montanans. Like, it's not that rough. So everyone showed up.
People showed up.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was super fun.
A very unique event, which I love actually looking back at some of the footage we got from that event because it's just so wild.
It's so different. Like we have photos on the wall that we're facing right now, and one is me like sweating from 2 years ago climb, and the other one is our team on the top of the mountain in snow. So it's just like, I love
hilarious.
that happened. It's really memorable for everybody. We're hoping that it doesn't snow again this year simply because like it is supposed to be a summer event, and it was on the first day of summer last year, which was hilarious.
But also, it's true to who we are at Flathead Industries. We show up in the tough times and the good times.
Just figure it out.
We're going to be there doing what we need to do for our community.
Yep. And it still was a super successful event, super great fundraiser for everyone. And we had brand new shirts because I convinced Mitch to change his mind. And we had tie-dye, and we had bright blue tie-dye and rainbow tie-dye and black tie-dye, and our team had green tie-dye. This year I've picked the shirts. It's blue and like earth, like green and blue. And then there's kids ones that are blue as well.
Tie-dye,
and then
right?
tie-dye blue. And then there's one that's black with like teal tie-dye peeking through. And then there's one that's black with like galaxy tie-dye. I don't know. They look amazing this year.
Yeah,
and
they're super cool.
Just have fun. Like, it's a
Tie-dye's
memorable
fun.
shirt, and it's something that you can wear to the gym or like you can wear to sleep in, but it's still like a cool shirt. And it's, tie-dye's fun. Everyone loves tie-dye.
And for Climb, as opposed to like Gala, it's more of our family-friendly gathering / fundraiser. So the kids love tie-dye.
The kids love it.
They do.
And like the swag table, and they get to go pick out whatever they want. So
The face painting.
Yes, we have that booked. Michelle Rivers is doing the music again this year.
Awesome.
She couldn't do it last year because she was having a baby. That's fair. And so she's back this year. So she'll be there. We have Sweet Peaks ice cream. We have the face painter is confirmed. We're working on confirming a kids zone, like with art activities for kids. We're going to have like little like wet tattoos. What are those called? Like the ones that you like push on your arm as a kid. Just like little fun things for kids. And then of course you get to hike up the mountain.
Which is
the best
hike.
Yeah.
It's so unbelievably beautiful. And then the views at the top are fantastic.
They're phenomenal.
Take your gondola down, and then we've got the barbecues rolling. We've got piggyback barbecue, pulled pork, beans. All the delicious summer treats, which is making me really look forward to summertime barbecues.
I cannot wait. It's still like wintry today.
Yeah,
like winter has kind of come back. And so now I'm like, sunshine.
Yeah,
I'm ready. So we have, this last year we had hot dogs and hamburgers. And we even added, because it's my favorite, like chopped onions and grilled onions, because I just love onions on a good solid burger. So we're just like making it fun for everyone to have these little extras.
We also have vegetarian options.
We do. We have really good Impossible burgers. And we also have, I think last year we got turkey burgers, but I shop it. I'm the one who goes to Costco. You came with me before, and like pallets of stuff. And we push these pallets of beverages out. So it's just fun. And it's really cost effective for families to come. I think this year, by the way, I got a contact from nurses. We're going to have like a medical station set up, donated by nurses.
Awesome. I love that.
Love it. So,
the kids have a blast. They can run up that trail.
They do. My kids love it every year.
Yeah.
They get their faces painted. It's just
fun. A great afternoon.
So that's coming up soon. Like really soon.
Really soon.
If you'd like to sponsor it, we still have some sponsorship availabilities. We tend to have the same people every year for Climb because they just love coming. They send teams. If you're a sponsor, you get to send a team of unlimited numbers.
Yeah.
There's no limit. And so, Flathead Co-op has been a sponsor forever and ever, and they send like 35, 40 people every year. And their team looks forward to it every year. And then T-Bend, they have literally been sponsoring for 33 out of the 34 years, I think.
Wow, unbelievable.
They're amazing. And
thank you, T-Bend.
They're the best. Yeah. And if you walk in, their entire business at T-Bend is photos of Climb.
That's awesome.
With like from the beginning where Esther's 30 years younger and has kids and then grandkids and then great grandkids. So you can see like her whole family growing every year. So
what a cool tradition.
It's super cool. I also like personally get them a frame every year to say thank you and give them their photos. I really love them.
But a photo on top of that, I mean, it's the most beautiful
with
place.
Your cool tie-dye shirts.
Yeah.
Memories.
Possibly in the snow.
Possibly. It was very snowy. Not this year. Knock on wood. This isn't real wood. It's still wood enough.
It's still close enough.
Close enough. So I think
are tickets live? Where people get tickets?
Tickets are live. Yep, they're all live. So if you go to our website, we try to keep it really simple. Just go to flatheadindustries.org and we'll have a little pathway for you that's like, get your tickets here, and it'll take you exactly where you need to go. They're $25 per person. You can also buy a team.
And a lift ticket.
Yep.
If you don't feel like hiking, you can. It's a two-way.
It's a double lift ticket.
Take a gondola up and take a gondola back and just enjoy the views and
get a swag
barbecue.
bag, have a barbecue.
Yeah.
Like the swag bags are really cool. I also order that stuff, and I hate junk. Personally, I have a lot of kids, and so there's a lot of junk, and I hate it. So I'm really weird about getting cool swag that is useful or legitimate things that are,
that people actually will
use and will
on a regular
fidget
basis
spinners.
And not put in the dump.
The most famous metal fidget spinners, and the kids last year were like, "Oh my gosh,
they are cool.
They are really cool." I have one on my desk because I just spin it while I'm sitting and thinking. Yeah. So, get your tickets today. There's no sellout on that one. It's an open-ended event. Everyone can come. There's no limit. And it typically ends up being about 250, 300 people, but not at the same time because everyone comes at different times and starts hiking and comes down. So it's never overwhelming. It's never crazy busy. And it's just so much fun.
It's so much fun.
So much fun. 34 years.
Every year.
34 years. So
join us on the mountain. June
next
20th.
year we'll have to do something big.
35.
For 35.
Bigger. More.
I have to do more.
Things.
Go big. Go bigger. So that's it. That's, we love events, but it takes up a lot of our time, and it is a big thing that we do, but it is such a small percentage of the big picture at Flathead Industries. So I think just putting that in perspective, quickly.
It's also these moments, the gala, Climb Big Mountain. It's such a great opportunity for us to just engage with our community, say thank you for people who shop and donate at our stores, who just support us through end of year giving,
just anytime.
Anything that anybody volunteers for, shows up for our events, gives us a sponsorship, buys a ticket to a gala or the climb, and we get to say thank you, and people get to learn a little bit more about.
They get to meet us too.
The other 99% of what we do at Flathead Industries.
Yes, it's an iceberg. I'm working on a campaign right now to help show that iceberg of stuff. Patrick serves food, so if you've ever wanted to meet our CEO and see him serving people, which is literally all he does is serve other people. He literally will be serving food, and you can meet him, and he's a real person, and he's a human, and he has the feelings. So he's a real person. I'm a real person. So you get to meet us and see us instead of just being that corporate structure, you know, or whatever. You know, we're real. We're here to talk to you. Come say hi. We'd love to meet you and tell you what we do, because we love what we do. So
100%.
That's it, I think.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks,
we
Alex.
will be back soon. Thank you, Patrick.
Bye.
Bye.